So I recently watched The Color of Money for the first time, and here's my review. So this film is directed by Martin Scorsese, and it is starring Tom Cruise, Paul Newman, and Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio. So quickly, it's about this guy played by Paul Newman. He's an older gentleman, owns a bar. He used to play pool a lot, used to hustle, bet, make money off of it, but he's retired from that. And he meets a young Tom Cruise who just likes to play pool, likes to win, likes to be competitive just for the sake of it. And he also meets his girlfriend right there. And they basically go on some adventures. Paul Newman tries to teach Tom Cruise how to hustle, how to get people to let their guard down in order to make some money off of them. So that's the premise. But basically, Tom Cruise, like I said, he just likes to play. He doesn't really care that much about the money. More so, that's on his girlfriend. She's the one that cares about that. And Paul Newman, it seems like he cares about the money. But in reality, he cares more about the hustle of things, about the nitty gritty, getting the best of some people. So, without giving away too much of the plot, that's what the movie is about. And again, the main character is Paul Newman's character. And like many other Martin Scorsese films, the point of them usually is not so much the plot as it is the characters within the plot. And what they do, what they like, what they want, what frustrates them, how they find a certain something that may be missing from them. Um, and that's the case again here with Paul Newman. And I can go on trying to psychoanalyze this character, but the point is that he's trying to, first of all, revive kind of like a spark he had in his younger years. And I guess Tom Cruise will help him do that in a certain way. And all three of them basically get to go on a sort of road trip around certain places, playing pool, meeting people, hustling. And also, it's not all good, it's bad sometimes. What I like, something that it's subtle, but at the same time, it's obviously not. Like most of the color or the color palette in this film is precisely a green, just like the title of the movie, The Color of Money, and also the color of a pool table. But even without the actual pool tables, like lots of walls here, everything seems to be green. Everything is green here. But I don't know, I just found that really cool. The acting is really good, of course. To me, it kind of proves that Tom Cruise, he could have probably already won a few Oscars, or at least one, if he had dedicated himself to serious roles. But for some reason or another, and I think I do have an idea why, he seems to, be content with more action film type stuff. But in short terms, I think it's really entertaining. I think it's fun to watch. I think it's endearing. I think you feel empathy pretty much for everyone involved, every character. And unlike other Martin Scorsese films, there's not that many characters here. Like, we really are dealing with these three people most of the time, and kind of just that. It's not like Goodfellas or Casino or The Irishman, where you have a bunch of characters and everybody's got their own thing going on. This one is pretty straightforward, okay? And it's even shorter than most Martin Scorsese films. It's only 2 hours long. The camera movements from Martin Scorsese are really seamless and flawless, but at the same time in your face, but they seem effortless in that sense. And that's also with the help of obviously the editor with Thelma Schoonmaker, does a really good job. So without extending myself too much, I mean, I simply think this is a really good movie. I'd recommend it, not only for the story, but also for everything else, the cinematography, the directing, the production design. It seems simple, but very well made. Like I said, I like the colors up in here. Everything about it is really good, but it's not that intense in the sense like something like Casino or Goodfellas. Anyways, I recommend it a lot. I liked it. I didn't really know what too much about it before I actually watched it. I just knew it was starring Tom Cruise, and it was something about pool. And it makes me wonder why Martin Scorsese didn't collaborate with Tom Cruise again after this. At least not as far as I know, and definitely not that much if they did. He could have been his Leonardo DiCaprio, truly.